Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Scott Light. We begin this afternoon with a story of hope after tragedy. It has been 2 months since 6 people died when a plane crashed into the Superstition Mountains. It was the night before Thanksgiving. 3 of the victims that night were children, siblings on board with their father and 2 other men. Their mom, Karen Perry, wasn't on that flight. She's been coping with the loss of her ex-husband and her only children. As Haley Francis shows us now, it's been terribly difficult, but she's finding hope every day from the kindness of others.
This house in Gold Canyon has been quiet for 2 months now, seemingly empty, without the 3 beautiful children who used to call this home.
No, Logan and Luke, they looked very much alike.
While Karen Perry shared pictures and talked with me in her backyard about what keeps her inspired to move forward, out front a view of the mountain where her children lost their lives in a small plane crash that night before Thanksgiving. 9-year-old Morgan, 8-year-old Logan, and 6-year-old Luke. Also on board the plane, Russell Hardy and Joseph Hardwick, and Sean Perry, Karen's ex-husband and the father of her children.
Certainly we have a lot of memories around, and certainly I have a reminder right out my front door every day of, how they passed away. And but I try to look at that as positively as I can and think of it as, it's the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful places that I've ever seen.
Inside, Karen shows us the outpouring of love she's received from our community.
These have all been acknowledged with thank yous. They're all just full of cards and letters and condolences. People didn't know where to find me. Were sending mail to the sheriff's office, and the sheriff's office was coming and delivering it to me because they knew who I was and where I was.
There has been money raised to cover funeral expenses. A family friend and local musician composed this song and sells it on iTunes. Part of the profits go to help Karen. Still, it's not enough. Finances were tight before the crash. Unable to file loan modification papers in its wake, Karen is now losing her home.
Whatever happens with this house, either way, I would like to stay in the Gold Canyon area for a while at least.
Karen says talking about her children is therapeutic. Their toys are still around the house. For now, it's her way of keeping their memories alive each and every day.
I really learned a lot from all of them. They all taught me something very special and unique in their own way. And they're woven into the fabric of who I am. So even though physically they're not here, they're with me in my heart and my soul, and they always will be.
She's so strong, right? Karen tells me she and some friends hiked 5 hours up into the Superstition Mountains to the plane crash site about a week and a half ago to honor her children. Now, Karen is a flight attendant and has worked in the airline industry for years. To help her out, a group of Delta flight attendants is matching donations up to 10% through February. And I've posted a link to the donation website on our EVB Live Facebook page if you would like to step forward and help Karen out.
I'm so glad you mentioned in your piece about she wanted to talk to you because she did say it is therapeutic.
Yeah.
We get questions a lot from your viewers saying, why do people talk to you after a tragedy? And again, for a lot of people, it is cathartic.
I actually talked to Karen about that today. I said, I know a lot of people would crawl up in a ball and not know what to do, not know where to go next. And she said for her, whether she's handling it the right way or the wrong way, she said for her, it's important for her to just be able to speak about this and, share stories about her kids. She was laughing and telling me some of the great stories about them. So it's a good way of keeping their memory alive for her.
It's a great story, and at least of hope after tragedy. And also, she has got a great circle of friends around her, too. Haley, thanks, as always, for that.